I'm gonna make shish parak for the first time today. I saw this hack on TikTok where you can use dumpling wrappers instead of making your own dough. So it seemed a little bit more achievable for me. Let's try it and see how it turns out. I put my meat to start cooking while I cut the onion. My eyes, oh my gosh. I'm gonna add all my spices now. Some salt, pepper, a little bit of garlic powder, lots of 7 spice, a little bit of cumin, a tiny little bit of cinnamon. I'm gonna put some in here so it can cool down. So I found these in the Asian section of my supermarket and they're just called dumpling wrappers. There's also wonton wrappers, which are basically the same dough. I think they're just like a square shape. Apparently the circle is the best because when you're folding it, you can get that authentic shish parak shape. I've never used them, so honestly, I'm a little nervous that I just made this whole stuffing and I'm not even gonna be able to use the wrappers. This meat mixture is like the same kind of meat mixture we use for so many things. I don't know if I think I forgot to mention this earlier, but this is basically meat stuffed dumplings in a yogurt sauce. Doesn't say how many there are in here, but I'm guessing like maybe, I think it's like almost 40. I'm Palestinian and we did not grow up eating this, so honestly I have no idea what I'm doing. I think shish parak is more of a Syrian thing. I mean, a lot of Palestinians do eat it and we love it because all our food is kind of like similar like flavor profiles, but we just don't necessarily like make it ourselves. Oh, it's actually sticking. I'm just adding water around the edges so I can fold it. So you want it to look like a little dumpling, and then you're supposed to fold it again. So I'm gonna add more water. I think next one I need to not fill it up as much because it's a little bit harder to fold. Wait. It's so cute and pretty. It kind of looks like tortellini. We're gonna put all our made ones in here. I'm all done stuffing. It made 36 exactly. So I have 18 in here and 18 in here. I'm gonna put these ones in the freezer and it'll be like a super quick and easy meal for another day. And then this is for today's iftar. It's just my husband and I, so that should be enough. Because shish parak is honestly really filling with all the dough and then you also serve it over rice. And I made so much meat, I didn't have to refill my bowl. So I basically only used up like half of what I made, but I'll just come up with something else to make with it, or I'll get more dumpling wrappers someday this week and stuff the rest of them, just keep them in the freezer. First, I'm gonna go in with lots of yogurt. I'm using Greek yogurt. Usually you're supposed to use like regular plain yogurt. I just have a ton of this that I want to use up, and now I'm just adding some water to thin it down. This is just like based on preference, however thick or thin you like the yogurt sauce. I don't want it too thick to start off with because I think some of the starch from the dumpling dough will thicken it up a bit more. Some salt. I feel like I should add a little bit of lemon juice to this because plain yogurt is like more tart than Greek yogurt. I do just like a small little squeeze. Now that it came to a boil,